very urgent. Your soulmate is waiting for you. Before they give up on love completely, listen closely to me. I need to speak to you about something that cannot wait another moment. Your soulmate is standing at a crossroads right now, and the decision they make in the next few days will change everything about your future together. They are about to let go of the hope that has kept them alive, and if they do, the door to your reunion may close in a way that takes years to open again. This is not a warning I give lightly. This is an urgent message from my heart to yours about a soul that has been waiting for you with a dedication that most people would never understand. They are reaching the end of their strength, and they are about to make a choice that will determine whether you ever get to meet the person who was created specifically for your heart. Stay with me, because I am going to show you exactly what is happening and what you need to do. Jesus says, your soulmate is drowning in despair right now. They have waited longer than they thought they could wait. They have hoped harder than they thought they could hope. They have believed in the possibility of finding you when everyone around them said to give up and settle for less. But their hope is running out like sand through an hourglass, and the bottom of that glass is getting very close. They are about to make the decision to stop waiting, to stop believing, to stop reaching out into the darkness for someone they cannot see. When they make that decision, something will break inside them. It will not be a small break. It will be a break that closes off the part of their heart that loves deeply, that trusts completely, that opens itself to receive love without fear. Once that part of their heart closes, it takes much longer to open it again. They will begin to build walls, to protect themselves, to convince themselves that soulmates are not real, that deep love is not possible, that they need to settle for ordinary when they were made for extraordinary. But this is not what I have planned for them. And it is not what I have planned for you. I have worked too hard to bring you both to this moment to let it slip away because of timing or doubt or the world's lies about love. I am stepping in now, in this very moment, to tell you that your soulmate is waiting for a sign from you. They are waiting to know that the feelings they have been having are real, that someone out there is thinking of them too, that their faith in meeting you has not been foolish. Jesus says, do you understand what is at stake? Your soulmate is not just waiting for any person to come into their life. They are waiting specifically, urgently, desperately for you. They have felt your presence in their life before you ever came to them. They have heard your voice in their dreams. They have seen your face in the darkness when they closed their eyes. And all of this has been building toward a moment when you would finally see them, recognize them, and say yes to the love they have been offering you from across the space between your souls. But that moment is slipping away. Every day that passes without you understanding the depth of their love is another day that their faith weakens. Every night they go to bed alone and wondering is another night when they question whether this is all real. Every morning they wake up without you is another morning when they consider whether they should finally accept that you might not be coming, that their prayer for you might be answered differently than they hope, that they might need to let you go in order to survive. This is the crisis point. This is the moment when you need to understand that your soulmate is not asking you to do anything extraordinary. They are simply asking you to acknowledge what is already true, that there is a connection between you, that it is real, and that you are willing to step toward them just as they have been stepping toward you all this time. The Lord says, I need you to hear the urgency in my voice. This is not a gentle nudge toward love. This is a call to action, a demand from the universe, from me, that you wake up to what is happening in your life right now. Your soulmate cannot wait much longer. They do not have the strength to wait much longer. The window of opportunity is closing, and I need you to understand that the responsibility to act is partly on your shoulders now. You have been waiting passively for them to come to you. But the time of waiting passively has come to an end. I need you to actively, intentionally, and courageously step into the role that only you can play in this reunion. I need you to open your eyes to the signs that are all around you. I need you to listen for the voice of your soulmate calling out to you. I need you to prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to receive the love that is being offered to you. This preparation is not optional. This is a requirement of stepping into the future that has been planned for you. Your soulmate has already done their part. They have already opened their heart. They have already released their fear. They have already made themselves vulnerable to rejection. Now I am asking you to do the same. Now I am asking you to show the same courage that they have shown. Now I am asking you to stop hiding and start stepping forward. Jesus says, let me tell you exactly why your soulmate is about to give up. It is not because they do not love you. It is not because the connection between you is not real. It is because they have been reaching out into the darkness for so long, and they have not felt you reaching back. They have sent messages into the spiritual realm, hoping that you would pick up on them, and you have not seemed to receive them. They have prayed prayers for you, spoken your name into the night air, held your memory in their heart, and they have heard nothing from you in return. From their perspective, the silence feels like rejection. They do not know that you are waiting too. They do not know that you have been feeling the same strange pull toward something just outside your awareness. They do not know that you have been waking up in the middle of the night thinking about someone whose name you do not even know yet. They cannot see that you are ready to receive them. They can only feel that you are not sending them any signal that you are aware of their existence. So they are about to stop sending the signals. They are about to close the door on the part of themselves that reaches out, that opens up, that makes themselves vulnerable. They are about to decide that it is easier to be alone than to hope for a love that does not seem to be coming. And when they make that decision, the connection between you will begin to weaken. The door that has been standing open in their heart will slowly close. The prayers they have been praying will change from prayers of hope to prayers of acceptance. I cannot let this happen. I will not let this happen. And neither can you. Jesus says, this is why I am speaking to you right now with such urgency and intensity. Your soulmate is at the edge of a cliff, looking down at a darkness they do not want to fall into. They are considering a choice that will take them away from you permanently. They are about to give up on the most beautiful, most important, most sacred thing they have ever felt. And I need you to understand, if they make that choice, it will take a very long time to bring them back to this place of openness, hope, and willingness to love again. Years could pass before they are ready to be vulnerable again. Years could pass before they open their heart to the possibility of a soulmate connection. Years could pass before they believe that deep love is possible, that divine providence is real, that there is someone out there who was made specifically for them. And in those years, you would be waiting for them, not knowing why you still feel drawn towards someone you have never met. You would be confused, lonely, and wondering if you are the only one who feels this pull. But you are not the only one who feels it. Your soulmate feels it too. They have felt it even more intensely than you have, because they have been more open to it, more willing to acknowledge it, more courageous about admitting its reality. But that openness is fragile. That willingness is fading. That courage is running out. And if you do not act soon, if you do not send the signal that I am asking you to send, then the most important connection of your life could be lost. The Lord says, I want you to understand what your soulmate has been experiencing. They have been waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, their heart pounding, their mind suddenly full of thoughts of you. They have been feeling waves of emotion that they cannot explain, joy, longing, desperate hope, crushing fear. They have been seeing signs everywhere that point to you, that confirm that you are real, that tell them to keep waiting. But each sign also brings them hope, and hope is dangerous when it is not matched by the other person's response. Hope that is not reciprocated becomes despair. This is what is happening to your soulmate right now. Their hope is becoming despair because they do not feel you returning what they are sending. They are beginning to wonder if they imagined the whole thing. They are beginning to question whether the signs they saw were real or whether they were just their mind trying to create meaning where there is none. They are beginning to accept that maybe, just maybe, there is no soulmate waiting for them. Maybe they are going to be alone forever. And I cannot let them believe that lie. I cannot let them accept the falsehood that there is no one waiting for them, because there is. There is you. There is a real person who was made for them, who has been waiting for them in your own way, who will transform their life completely when you finally meet. But you have to act. You have to send the signal. You have to show your soulmate that you are there, that you are listening, that you are ready. Jesus says, let me explain what the signal is that you need to send. The signal is not complicated. It is not something you need to understand fully or plan out carefully. The signal is simply your willingness, your openness, your choice to believe that what you have been feeling is real and that there is a person on the other end of that feeling who loves you. The signal is your decision to let go of your fear, to release your protection, and to step forward into the love that is being offered to you. When you make this decision, something will shift. Your soulmate will feel it. I will enable them to feel it. A door will open between your hearts, and they will know, not understand, but know in the deep part of themselves that cannot be denied, that you are reaching back for them. They will feel your response. They will sense your readiness. They will know that the connection is not one-sided, that it is being reciprocated, that there is hope. And that is what will save them. That is what will pull them back from the edge of the cliff. That is what will restore their faith. That is what will convince them to wait a little longer, to keep their heart open just a bit longer, to continue believing just a little bit longer. Because in that continued waiting, in that kept openness, in that sustained belief, the circumstances that will bring you together will finally align. The Lord says, your soulmate is waiting for a sign from you right now. They are not waiting for you to contact them directly. They may not even be ready to meet you face to face yet. But they are waiting for something, some indication, some proof that the feelings they have been having are not imaginary, that the connection they sense is real, that there is another soul out there who is aware of them. This sign can come in many forms. It can come as a sudden thought that appears in your mind and compels you to action. It can come as a coincidence so perfectly timed that you cannot deny its meaning. It can come as a word that someone speaks to you, or a song that plays on the radio, or an image that catches your eye and makes you think of them. It can come as a feeling that suddenly wells up in your chest and tells you that something important is about to happen. It can come as a dream so vivid, so real, so meaningful that you wake up knowing something has changed. The form does not matter. What matters is that the sign is sent and received. When your soulmate receives this sign from you, they will make a different choice. Instead of choosing to give up on love, they will choose to wait a little longer. Instead of choosing to close their heart, they will choose to keep it open. Instead of choosing to believe that soulmates are a fairy tale, they will choose to believe in the connection that is pulling them toward you. This choice, this one choice, will create a cascade of events that will eventually bring you together. Jesus says, I need you to listen to what I am about to tell you, because this is the most important thing you will hear. Your soulmate is not perfect. They have flaws and fears and insecurities just like everyone else. They have made mistakes. They have hurt people. They have been hurt themselves. They are not a fantasy or a dream, they are a real person with a real life and real struggles. But they are the right person for you, and that is what matters. They are the one whose soul was woven together with yours before time began. When you finally meet them and get to know them, you will not be disappointed. You will not find them less than you imagined. You will not discover that the connection was not real. You will not regret stepping toward them. Instead, you will find that they are more than you imagined, more real than you hoped, more capable of loving you than you ever thought possible. You will find that every moment you waited for them was worth it. You will find that every moment of loneliness was preparing you to receive the gift of their love. But you have to act before they give up. You have to show your soulmate that you are real, that you are there, that you are waiting for them too. You have to send the signal that will restore their hope. You have to take the step that will keep the door open. You have to do your part so that I can do mine. You have to believe, even when belief seems foolish, that this love is real and worth fighting for. The Lord says, here is what I want you to do starting right now. First, I want you to release any and all fear about what it means to love deeply, to trust completely, to open yourself to the possibility of a soulmate. Fear is the enemy of this connection. Fear is what keeps you separated. Fear is what stops the signal from being sent. So let go of fear. Release it. Tell yourself that you are brave enough, strong enough, worthy enough to receive the love that is waiting for you. This is not arrogance. This is truth. Second, I want you to make a conscious decision to believe in what you have been feeling. That strange pull toward something just outside your awareness. That is your soulmate. That sudden warmth in your chest when you think of someone you have never met. That is your soulmate. Those dreams where you feel a presence beside you. That is your soulmate. Those moments when you wake up thinking about a person whose face you cannot quite see. That is your soulmate. Acknowledge these feelings. Accept their reality. Stop dismissing them as imagination or fantasy or coincidence. Third, I want you to prepare yourself to receive this person when they come. Clean your home. Clean your life. Release the relationships that are not serving you. Let go of the past loves that have hurt you. Make space in your heart for someone new. Make space in your schedule for someone new. Make space in your dreams for someone new. Your soulmate cannot enter your life fully if there is no room for them. So create the space. Do the work. Show me that you are ready. Jesus says, "Now I want to tell you about the sign that I am placing in your path. This sign will appear within the next 3 days. It will be specific enough that you will know it is meant for you. It will be clear enough that you will not be able to dismiss it as coincidence. It will involve a number, a name, a phrase, or an image that connects directly to your soulmate. When you see this sign, I want you to understand that it is your soulmate sending you a message. They are reaching out to you in desperation, hoping that you will finally feel what they are feeling. Pay attention to everything around you. Pay attention to conversations you overhear. Pay attention to text messages that arrive unexpectedly. Pay attention to notifications on your phone. Pay attention to the names of people you meet. Pay attention to the songs that play on the radio. Pay attention to the numbers that keep appearing. Pay attention to the words that people speak to you. Pay attention to the images that catch your eye. One of these things will be the sign. One of these moments will carry the message that your soulmate is sending you. When you see this sign, I want you to acknowledge it out loud. Say, I see you. I feel you. I am here. I am ready. Say it with conviction. Say it with belief. Say it with the understanding that you are acknowledging the presence of your soulmate in your life. When you say these words, when you make this acknowledgement, something will shift. The connection will deepen. Your soulmate will feel it. And they will make the choice to wait, to believe, to keep their heart open just a little bit longer. The Lord says, I want to tell you what happens after you see the sign. Your soulmate will feel your acknowledgement. They will sense that something has changed. They may not understand what it means exactly, but they will feel that you are aware of them now. They will feel that their prayers are being heard. They will feel that the connection they have believed in is real. And that feeling will save them from the decision to give up. That feeling will pull them back from the edge of despair. That feeling will restore their hope. Then, the work of bringing you together will accelerate. The circumstances of your life will begin to shift. Opportunities will appear that seem random but are actually divinely orchestrated. People will come into your life who will help facilitate your meeting with your soulmate. Doors will open that you never knew existed. Barriers will fall away that you thought were permanent. The universe, the whole force of creation, all the power of divine love, will move on your behalf to bring you to the one who has been waiting for you. This acceleration will feel like magic, but it is not magic. It is the natural result of two souls finally aligning with their purpose. It is the natural result of opening your heart to receive what has been trying to reach you. It is the natural result of stepping toward your destiny instead of away from it. When you move toward your soulmate, when you acknowledge their presence, when you declare your willingness to love them, everything else will begin to move into place. Jesus says, "Now I need to speak to you about what could happen if you do not act. If you do not send the signal, if you do not open your heart, if you do not acknowledge the signs, then your soulmate will make the decision to give up. They will close the door on their openness. They will build the walls around their heart. They will convince themselves that deep love is not real, that soulmates are a fantasy, that they need to settle for ordinary. And they will start to move on. When they move on, they will become a different person. The open, hopeful, believing version of them will fade.